Hey guys, welcome to Ben Armstrong Crypto. It's the home of Ben Armstrong Crypto and you. And today, once again, it's the home of Leah and John Vibes. As we're going to be talking about our newsletter, our Ben Armstrong Substack, where we take stuff that we learn on the channel and we show people how to actually use that and put it into practice and make money and do research and basically kind of become your own crypto person. So John, Leah, welcome. Leah, we're going to start with you today. What was kind of the big thing that you saw in crypto this week?
Well, the biggest thing that I saw in crypto, obviously, was the Solana pump. And I'm sort of going to talk about that a little less next week. But a lot of people don't really understand why Solana is pumping. We're seeing news that the total value locked went down. Well, a lot of people don't know that the reason for that is because Lido Finance voted to exit. So, and also, a lot of people think like a lot of these coins are going up because the community's buying it, they like the name, but it's actually because a lot of people are using it and they're using them for idle gaming. So I want to do a giveaway on this channel. Next week, I'm going to announce what the giveaway is going to be, but it's going to be a high value NFT. I talk about it in the paid section of the newsletter. It just minted. And basically, Solana is all about passive income right now. It's all about idle gaming. It's on the tails of step-in. So these kind of Ponzi.
What do you call it? What kind of gaming did you call it?
Idle.
Idle gaming.
Idle gaming, which means like you don't have to game actively. You can set your things up, earn rewards. It's all about these earning rewards. And, the tokenomics are always very house of cards, one thing stacked on the next. So that's something to be aware of. You got to know when to get in and you got to know when to get out. So that is something that I go into heavily in the paid section of this newsletter.
Oh, that's cool.
Is what idle games are happening, what just minted, what has news but might go well and might not.
Yeah.
And how to make money, how to enter, what entry points we're looking for in some of these NFTs.
Yeah.
So I have a few other topics, but that was my heavy focus for the paid section. So there's quite
and if people want to sign up, we've got a link for you guys down below. Most of the newsletter is free. We do have a paid section of the newsletter or the Substack. So if you want to go to benarmstrong.substack.com, that's where you sign up. We got several people who have already signed up. Appreciate everybody in the community. John, what about you? What do you think? What hit you this week?
A couple things. I'll actually bring up the screen here. So can everybody see that?
Yep.
All right, great. So the main story, just news-wise, was what was going on with the Fed, and we covered that, and of course Ripple swell too. In the paid section, I got into the some of the new socialfi apps that were coming out, and one in particular that I thought was might have a little bit more credibility because the team behind it already released some popular products over the past couple of years and is kind of crypto native. So I explained that this is one of those hype cycles that is going to run out at some point, and since we're seeing a lot of copies, we might be hitting that point. But this app in particular might have some staying power because it's from a good team, and a lot of their products do seem to have staying power.
The socialfi stuff has been very interesting because I was going hot and heavy on it, and then Stars Arena fell apart. Like the Stars Arena, like they have a new CEO now, and we'll see. I think Kaleo may have went back, but it's hard for me to imagine a bigger disaster than what happened with Stars Arena. I mean, it was similar to what happened. Well, I can't imagine because it happened to me where I got overthrown from my own company. But that's what was going on. Is I think the founder got overthrown, then the CEO maybe got overthrown, and the people were not happy, and I think that it just shows you how many things have to go well for one of these things to do extremely well. Because I really enjoyed Stars Arena. I thought it was a good app. I like the people on there. But at some point when you're watching something fall apart, and this is kind of the risk reward versus kind of going into some of this stuff. It didn't cost me any money, but it cost me time that I put into it, that, I can't get back. So.
Yeah, and actually we go into that in the paid section as well, just all the what happened, who took over, what the community's saying, what the founders are saying.
Yeah, I was supposed to have a second conversation with the founders. I guess it was 2 days ago on Wednesday, and I was just like, guys, like all the people in the chat were not even with the company anymore, and they were like, hey, let's meet, and I was like, I liked him. I thought it was a good conversation I had with him, but very, very interesting how that turned out. So, what else do we have on the newsletter this week, guys?
So yeah, before we kind of reached the point of the paywall here, so I'll stop sharing, but I want to kind of get into some of the analysis. So as you saw, the title was Dex hunting on new chains, and this was a strategy that I kind of put forward for how to approach trying out new layer 1, layer 2 blockchains, and also doing it in a way that might optimize your chances of airdrops or other incentives. And I put out a case study for a current blockchain that a lot of airdrop hunters are looking at, and I kind of set out what my strategy would be for approaching that, and I kind of laid out which the most popular apps are on that chain and stuff like that.
And I guess there's a question for both of you. With there so many ways out there for people to make money in crypto, right? With the passive income or the idle gaming, for instance. Like, how do you guys suggest that somebody splits their time to be able to? Is it better to just go all in on one thing, or is it better to just spend a little bit of time doing this, a little bit of time doing that? Like, what is the the ROI, I guess, on some of these things we're looking at, to where people can understand what to prioritize?
Well, you got to do what you like doing. You have to stay informed, and you have to do what you like doing. So if you want airdrops, but you hate airdrop farming, just forget it, because, there's so many ways to make money, but you can love something and it's never going to make money. So that's where you have to stay informed. You have to stay in. The information is the power. You might love this game over here, but it's not doing anything. It's not going anywhere. You might love this platform. So that's the kind of important thing. And with airdrops too, that was the biggest hype thing a few months ago, but now people have forgot about it. But guess what? They're not going anywhere. This is the time to airdrop, farm, hunt, if you like it. So that's what I think.
That's what people are doing with socialfi apps. Is they assume there's going to be a coin that comes with these apps, and they're trying to get as much of the airdrop as possible. We kind of same question, John. Like, what do you think? What should people really be focusing on? When they're trying to choose what to make money with?
I think it definitely makes a lot of sense. What Leah was saying, to stay informed, but at the same time go after what you like, because there's so many different options. But at the same time, like, you need to be picking the winners, and everyone you pick is not going to be a winner. But like, as far as socialfi is concerned, I remember back when I started with Steam it way back in the day.
And, I forgot about that.
It was basically taken over by Justin Sun, and all of us who were paying attention, we migrated to the fork. We participated in the fork.
Hive, right? Was it Hive? Yeah,
exactly. And we ended up, those of us who participated in the fork, we ended up benefiting a lot more than people who weren't paying attention and stayed on Justin Sun's platform. So that's just kind of one example to kind of back up that statement there of staying informed and up on the different platforms and the drama that's happening with them. Because like what you just said with Stars Arena, it was looking real good. But if you weren't paying attention to it and you just deployed your cash into everything, it's not going to be that great. So now you kind of have the ability to pivot your attention elsewhere. So I don't think it also depends on how much money you have too, because there's a lot of people like whales. They can literally just buy mint every single NFT, and they can just buy every single token that comes out, and the law of averages, they'll end up winning.
Yeah.
But if you have less money, then you got to be way more selective and you got to be way more informed.
Yeah, I think those are great points, John. I think you really hit it on the head. And I think, there's a reason why John and Leah, do well in crypto, and why I do well in crypto, because that's all we do is stay informed on what's happening. And that makes a big difference. And we hope for you guys to sign up for our Substack, benarmstrong.substack.com. Or is it substack.benarmstrong? Did I say it wrong? Which one is it? I forgot.
benarmstrong.substack.
benarmstrong.substack.com.
Yeah, I got to keep these guys in line here.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing a good job, Leah. You're doing
That's what I'm here for.
But that's how I became an expert in crypto, is just reading articles every single day and like making content. And you have to know what you're talking about to come across well. And so I really suggest everybody, read as many things as you can, get as much as you can get your hands on, get as many tools in your bag. And we hope that our Substack will be one of those tools. So John and Leah, thank you for coming on. These videos are going to be every Friday. So you guys want to check it out next Friday. We'll look at the newsletter again. And appreciate both of you guys. And that's all I got. Be blessed. Ben Armstrong out.